State your name and relationship to Theodore Hudson Jr.
Nikki Ferguson, daughter.
What do you love most about your daddy?
He is his sense of humor. He's very giving, well, generous, and he's a very hard worker.
Okay. What is your fondest memory of your dad?
I think it's just not one memory. I think it's just the joy he brings when he's around, his sense of humor. I also remember another memory I remember is he was the first person to buy me my 20-piece chicken nugget while we were at, I think it was Donna's. And then right after I got really sick, but I'd always wanted a 20-piece, but no one ever bought me one.
Said yes.
So he said yes.
If you could get him anything in the world, what would you get him?
I think just endless supply of money.
What's something you never want him to forget?
That I love him and I appreciate everything he's done for us.
Anything else you want to say to him on this Father's Day?
Happy Father's Day.
State your name and relationship to Theodore Hudson Jr.
My name is Danielle Hubba Hudson, and I am his youngest daughter.
What do you love most about your daddy?
What I love most about my daddy is how dependable he is and how much of a hard worker he is and a great man and a father and friend and son, and how generous and big heart that he is.
Share any memories of him that you'll never forget.
I'll never forget when we lived in Ashton Town Square and we were little girls, and he used to put me on top of his feet and we would dance, and I just felt really close to him and tall.
If you could give him anything in the world, what would it be?
I would give him all the money that he wanted.
What's something you never want him to forget?
I never want him to forget how much I appreciate him and how proud I am of him and how much he's loved.
Is there anything else you want to say to him on this Father's Day?
Happy Father's Day, Daddy. You're the best father in the whole wide world. Thank you for always being there and having my back, and I love you.
State your name and relationship to Theodore Hudson Jr.
Deron Hudson, I'm his son.
Youngest child.
And
What do you love most about your daddy?
he's always one phone call away.
What's one memory with him that you'll never forget?
Memories, probably just cutting grass, spending time with him, chopping wood at Big Mama house.
If you could get him anything in the world, what would you get him?
$1 million.
What's something you never want him to forget?
How much he's loved, appreciated, and we're thankful for it.
Anything else you want to tell him on this Father's Day?
Happy Father's Day.
In relationship to Theodore Hudson Jr.
Allie, daughter-in-law.
What do you love most about your father-in-law?
I love that he's hardworking. I love that he's willing to stop and drop whatever he's doing to help. And his generosity, most definitely.
What's one memory with him that you will never forget?
Locking my keys out of my car twice,
And he helped you.
each time.
If you could get him anything in the world, what would it be?
Millions of dollars.
What's something you never want him to forget?
That he's well loved.
Anything else you want to say to him on this Father's Day?
Have a happy Father's Day, Pee-wee, and thank you for all that you do.
State your name and relationship to Theodore Hudson Jr.
Michael Ferguson, and I am his son-in-law.
What do you love most about your father-in-law?
Triple G. Triple G is funny, and I've always admired how he take care of his family.
What is your fondest memory of him?
That day when he tried to beat me, Deron, and brother one-on-one in basketball. And how tired he looked out, it was all over.
If you could give him anything in the world, what would it be? Money.
Triple G, you know.
You know him well. What's something you never want him to forget?
You got the juice, OG. You always had the juice. All right? Don't never forget that.
Is there anything you want to say to him on this Father's Day?
Happy Father's Day, man. Love you, man, for real. And I appreciate everything you do for me and my family.
Say your name and relationship to Theodore Hudson Jr.
Micaiah and my grandfather.
What do you love most about your grandfather?
His humor and jokes.
What is your fondest memory with him?
our car rides.
If you could give him anything in the world, what would it be?
A nice truck and a nice house.
What's something that you never want your papa to forget?
That I love him.
Is there anything else you want to say to him on this Father's Day?
I love you and happy Father's Day.
State your name and relationship to Theodore Hudson Jr.
Michael Ferguson, and I'm his grandson.
What do you love most about your papa?
How funny he is and how he's so lovable.
Share one memory of him that you never want him to forget.
When we did the court case for the Elmos,
If you could give him anything in the world, what would it be?
infinite money.
What's something you never want him to forget?
How he's loved by the whole family.
Is there anything else you want to say to your papa on this Father's Day?
Happy Father's Day, and I love you.
Your name and relationship to Theodore Hudson Jr.
What's your name? What's your name?
Good job.
Yeah, Papa.
What is something you love most about Theodore Hudson Jr.?
He always buys me stuff.
What is your fondest memory with Theodore Hudson Jr.?
Riding on the lawnmower.
If there's anything in the world you could give Theodore Hudson Jr., what would it be?
$1 million.
What is something you never want him to forget?
I love him.
Is there anything else that you would like to tell Theodore Hudson Jr.?
Happy Father's Day. Hey, Papa? Hey, Papa?
Good job.
State your name and relationship to Theodore Hudson Jr.
My name is Paulette Hudson, and Pee Wee is my husband.
What do you love most about your husband?
The way he makes me laugh and gets me anything I want.
What is your most fondest memory with him?
A couple years ago, we went to D.C. to Chinatown. We had a nice, relaxing, romantic evening.
If you could get him anything in the world, what would it be?
A Lamborghini.
What's something you never want him to forget?
I love him.
Anything else you want to say to him on this Father's Day?
Happy Father's Day, Pee Wee. I love you. You are the love of my life, and I thank God for you.
Happy Father's Day. Love you. Enjoy your day. Mwah.